Nervous some people, huh?
Hey! You see this shit? You know, you don't have to be embarrassed if your dick gets hard.
I can't believe the news today. I can't close my eyes and I can't go away. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Welcome back. Welcome to the backup channel. Welcome to Sunday Bloody Sunday. It's not as early as I should have started this. Yesterday I had full intentions on doing a brew review, and I came down here and I worked and I got a whole bunch of cleaning done, found a few things, threw a bunch of shit out, and then all of a sudden I just kind of started feeling like complete shit again. So hopefully, as of this very second, I almost feel like it's happening again. So let's get into this one. This is Stonewall Kitchen's Bloody Mary Mixer. I think a lot of them are gluten-free, and that's something I could give an absolute shitwad over. Enjoy by May of 2026. And this one is out of, let's see, it's Stonewall Lane, York, Maine. This was a via Maine, via New York, via NIAP. Pinnacle vodka, which might have to restock on this before the kids get here. Jeremy just screws one of these upside down and sticks it on an IV rack. And then you see him like this going around the house. The tactical knife. What I got from Mr. AK-47 Master. Right off the bat, it is a very thick Bloody Mary mix. I know some people evidently have a issue with that. I generally do not, and if you're a slow drinker, it's probably perfect because it's going to get diluted by the ice, and well, I think that equals. I mean, I'm no rocket scientist, but yeah, it'll loosen it up a little bit. So by now, you could have easily seen the Battle Box Mission 117. So Jeremy, I will not be bothering showing you it at all, except for one item, which I think is really badass and reminds me of the second one that I think is really badass that I have received. So looks like there's a horseradish in there. It's I see black. Looks like maybe pepper chunks. It smells good. Right off the bat, it's kind of reminding me of the smell of the filthy. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, boys. Got an ice dongle cock blocking me. It's not bad. Doesn't taste like filthy. Has a little bit more of a sweetness. Maybe a little bit of a green olive kind of push to the flavor. Maybe as they burn on, my taste buds will nail this down a little bit more. Horseradish is in the flavor. I also decided that until the fuckery begins, I actually had this upstairs on my side of the bed, but it was leaning against another shotgun, so that just seemed to not make any sense. So I brought this one back down here. The other one's smaller, lighter, doesn't have a big schlong hanging off the bottom of it. And the other one's a pump, so that first round they get treated to the ch-ch sound. Great equalizer. Let's see, on the Worthy Pilsner, Jolson says we need more cowbell. Oof, I'm sorry, but it's out of sync, so I can't. Sharky says, cheers all catching up. Red shirt. Oh, hope you make it. Here we go. Sharky says, rifle looks pretty. Nice job, Jay. Sharky says, wasn't the whole idea of the Project Overkill lower to be used on something with more punch when the time comes? Yes. Good point. Which, the actual plan, Sharky, as you are fully remembering, is I have a case that I think the plan was to have 2 uppers and the lower in it so that I could pick and choose. So technically, if I leave it exactly the way it is and do nothing but, say, put the 300 blackout on it as an upper, I mean, shit. If I wanted to, I could put 3 uppers in a bag, and then I'd have 22 long rifle, 5.56, and 300 blackout, and maybe my new 600 blackout that I have to borrow from J-Dog. On the Worthy Pilsner, he says Hotel 5. Okay, I was really starting to make my brain hurt. That is a hit. And as you well know, that one is laying on the bottom of the ocean. Did I not write this down somewhere else? Oh, so fired. Sharky, you got the first one right. Why did I not? Doesn't this go back? I don't know. Pretty sure Sharky got the first one. Somebody will have to let me know, like Sharky. I mean, it's hard to notice, you know, a ship with 5 big red pegs in it. Oh, let's see. Also, Sharky on the Pilsner one, SH, great outro pick. Making beer great again. Yes. Thurman and revolvers from Tom. I miss seeing Matt's drunk ass babbling on. Okay. I don't even remember when the hell I even did that video. Yeah. Okay. on He's Back. First in is Mike saying cheers, bro. Then Zeus says cheers. Cheers, Zeus. J-Dog's here at home before work. Mr. 27 says fourth. Mr. 27 says intro brew Matt lady homo. Oh no. Let's see. Then he says here at home after work. Mr. 27 says whiskey time. Yes. Peripheral vision is getting an erection. Then he says to multi-gunman beer. And then multi-gunman says or water. And then Mr. 27 says the multi-gunman says Mr. 27 says you need vitamin W. Vitamin W equals vitamin whiskey. And then he says to multi-gunman, oh, whiskey too. Good God. Yeah. I don't know if I caught that. I'm pretty sure I consider it a keeper. I mean, I might fuck around with it and then do a catch and release. That is a nice looking boat. No, I don't have whiskey. I don't have a snit. How about a little jalapeno cream? What the hell? Oh. I don't know how that got into the so lost category. Reward for dealing with idiots all day. I was going to use this as the snit glass. All of a sudden I feel like it has more purpose. Jolson, what'd you do with the snit glass? Oh, it was a glass in a glass. You know what's great? Waking up in America and Trump is your president. You know that do you know that quite a few people, and one of them was a fairly large creator on TikTok, was actually seeing if she could get a whole bunch of people to financially contribute, and she started a GoFundMe so that she could hire a hitman, so that she could have Trump assassinated. I truly hope this bitch gets a visit by the Secret Service. I hope everybody that makes that comment gets a visit by the Secret Service. I like how the libtards go on and on about conservatives and how we're unstable, this, that, and the other thing. Yet, I never wanted Biden. In all fairness, I wanted Obama to never have been born. That would have been best for America. America, I believe at the point that Obama was elected, if a true leader, if the bullshit that came out of Obama's mouth about being getting everybody together and cooling down the rhetoric and the racism and the hate, if that's actually what he would have done, I think he could have been a great president in the eyes of both parties. Instead, he was a puppet for the deep state, and his entire mission was to do exactly what he said, to change the way the United States looks forever. So, in the big scheme of things, I do wish Barack Obama, Daddy, had pulled out. Other than that, I think you gotta leave these libtards on display, because if people couldn't see who Biden was and Kamala Harris, maybe the election would not have gone the way that it went, because some people are really sleepy, and it took all these years for them to truly see what the Democratic Party was like. But of course, our media is libtards. So instead of watching the news and seeing the media and seeing videos and feeling how good we should feel about this, there's death threats being made against Trump. There's death threats being made against white conservative males. There's death threats being made in general, and they're all coming from one side of the party. Okay, like I said, there's only one thing that I'm showing you because I really like it. Maybe if it would have been a little bit bigger, that's what she said. Beat you to that one, Cobra. By the way, Cobra, I sort of, I don't know. I pulled the Star Trek model down that the girls got me, and I need some parts for my little air compressor, and I'm not even sure what I need. I think the air hose that I have for the air hose came with it. I think it'll be fine as long as it has the right end on the far end, but I need to get an airbrush, and so far to this moment in time, nobody has given me the definitive answer what brush is better for doing models. The one with the ink well or the paint well or cup on top, and it's open, so it's like, I don't know, to me, it just seems like that one is the one that has the best possibility of making a mess. But it seems like on more elite stuff, the one with the cup on top is also more expensive, and I don't necessarily know if that equates to they do a better job or not. And then there's the one that has the feed from the bottom. You fill up the jar and then put it on. And I want to say as a kid I had a really inexpensive version of something like that. But I need the brush, and I started looking up the paint codes. I guess I really don't give a shit if they're exact. Like, I found a website that actually said use Sherman-Williams 10564 or something like that. For this gray. I want to say that it's like 3 different kinds of gray. There's red, I don't remember. There's yellow. Not all of the stuff for my enterprise would be sprayed, though. You like hand paint some of the small stuff. My model will allow you to build 3 different versions. The pilot episode, the first aired production version, and then Captain Kirk's version. the biggest thing is the nacelle ends being transparent, versus they were just red. And that was it. Where his, they moved. I will not be putting lights in either one of my kits for financial reasons. I just can't pull it off. It's like $200 for each of those models to actually light them up. I can't afford that. I was talking with Cobra on Saturday, and I told him, I said, I have this feeling that if I just don't start these frickin' models now, they'll be unstarted at the time of my death, and I want them for the Star Trek room. That was the whole reason of having them. Again, if I had somebody that just said, you know what, I just have this hankering desire to build a couple of Star Trek models for you, I'd be like, okay, I could skip the whole experience. I got so much stuff going on. I spent a little time in the garage yesterday morning, again, trying to organize stuff, move stuff around, figure out what's still garbage, what has to come out of there. Unfortunately, I'm having some issues with my laundry tubs down here. They're the old cement style, and I think they're slowly giving up the ghost. And I happen to have just those cheapest fiberglass ones that money can buy, but I have it for free. It's just happens to be the most buried thing in the garage right now, but no big deal. I'm planning on taking tomorrow off. Christine has tomorrow off. Maybe do breakfast in the morning and then work on some stuff in the garage tomorrow, because I have 3 large items in Mike's garage as of right now, and I know he wants to park his daughter's car in there over the winter and let her use his 4-wheeler. So yeah, that means my stuff has to come out of there. And right now, if you saw my garage, and then you saw the fact that there's a 4-wheel cart, a snowblower, and a table saw the same size as the snowblower, all not in my garage. Yeah, so maybe work on that or something tomorrow. Yeah, so that's a future project. That's probably not going to be too future-ish. I still have started nothing on getting some plumbing going for putting the a natural gas out the side of my house for the generator. I may or may not have, through the process of buying the shit for the company, acquired a piece long enough to go from here to over there. I kind of think I do. It's a piece of flex that's missing all of its yellow shielding, which, who needs that? Yeah, so the knife that I already have from Williamson is this one, a personal favorite. I did the wax and then heated it up and wiped it down, got it hot so it would absorb into the knife. And what I like about this is it's a fairly similar design and color to the Smith & Wesson Performance Center. I like it. It's a decent sized knife with a nice heavy leather sheath. Well, they had a knife from Dead Fish, and Dead Fish has had some pretty cool stuff. Now, I've given away a few things from them just because a fillet knife and one of those looks like you could roll chop shit. But long story short, there's this, and I can't remember what kind of rare wood this was now, but I think it looks badass. And I didn't do the wax on this one, but I did heat it up, and I used oil, and it deepened it up just a little bit. It's not as obviously it's not as deep as this guy, but I really like this knife. It's in every dimension. It's not quite as beefy. It's like a hair less for the thickness of the total steel. It's blade lengths are similar by a squeaker. Overall, again, it's within a half of an inch. That's what she said. It does not have any finger jimping on it. But that was the... And when I don't want to show you the rest of the stuff, it doesn't talk about that I didn't like the rest of the stuff. The only thing that showed up in this box that I could give an absolute shit about is another one of those Rescue Me whistles. I got one in the Crate Club, and I don't know. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. You have... Now, originally I was told that BattleBox was helping Crate Club because Crate Club was going boo, and they asked for help. I kind of have the suspicion that I don't know the exact logistics of it, but if BattleBox didn't buy Crate Club, they are very, very hands-on. Like, both hands, but maybe only 4 fingers on one side. So they're like 9 fingers in to helping if they didn't flat out purchase them. A lot of similarities. And a lot of doubling down on items, which so far, for the most part, everything that's been doubled down on has been like the good stuff. So, you know, like for instance, this had a double down on one of my favorite battery banks, which is good because I just, you know, I put a battery bank in each of the vehicles, or a battery bank in the med kit and the battery bank in the bug out kit. You know, all smart places to have a battery bank. Of course, everybody always talks about that EM Pulse. Well, I've got those Faraday bags. Well, the only way that works is if I get notice that there's going to be an EMP attack on Duluth, Minnesota, and I have enough time to get to it, which means if I'm not already home, I'm never going to get to it in time. So, then there's the other side of me that says, okay, I managed to stuff my phone in a Faraday cage before the EM strike happens, but what about all the cell towers? I just see a lot of loopholes in this whole survivalist thing with electronics. Siree, already writing bad checks with my mind. Mr. 27, so Brew Matt is alive. No, that was AI. Then he says, how are you doing, Mr. Brew Matt? Wow. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Wade says, why are you lubing your pee hole? Smile when he says to him, well, Ben Gay might break him of that bad habit. What? You never wondered what could fit in the end of your pee hole? Salty says, naked buck down. Yes. Yes, you, what, you got one, was it a cab dog? Did you get one? Oh. Don't know if Matt got one or not. I think his idea of bright and early was 1 o'clock. Multi-Gunman says, you're in mega country now. America. Fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. You know, how about this 4B movement? These ugly blue hair bitches that are saying that all women should divorce your husband, leave your boyfriend, cut all your hair off, so I guess they can identify with each other. But they've really shaken up the world of women that are suffering from cancer and have lost their hair due to the chemo. And the other group, I am sorry, I cannot remember the name of it that causes you to lose your hair, but yeah, I've seen some pretty emotional women put up videos saying that I am not part of your movement. So, but unfortunately, a lot of people are going to that now know that the truly, I mean, the fun part is the women that I've seen that have actually put up the videos saying they're part of the movement, you wouldn't fuck them anyway. There's no worry about their productive rights because they're fucking ugly liberal cunts that aren't going to have a penis in them anyway. The only way these ugly bitches are possibly going to get pregnant is through the turkey baster. Well, who has the song out, or for decades now, She Stole My Sperm. I mean, this is perfect in my world. I with the exception of what you are doing to the women with medical reasons that they don't have their hair, thank you. Thank you for the fact that we don't have to worry about you reproducing. You know, the side that said they're the loving and caring side, planning the execution of Donald Trump and all males who voted for him. I like how you're so fucking stupid that you don't even have any of it right in the first place. Please, show me where Trump was going to get rid of Social Security. Please, show me where Trump was going to put a federal ban on all abortions, period, with no exceptions. That's also what these crazy, uninformed, ugly cunts are saying. Truly love the uneducated. I just wanted to vote for the first female president. That's my thoughts. Use your brain. Smile money. You want to keep the United States, you need the Electoral College. Also, why we have a Senate. Amen to that. Oh, and Cobra says amen. Well, first of all, guys, when a liberal wants something, you just know that it just would help aid them in fraud, or, you know, again, This time around, though, I'm sorry. I have to laugh at all of you. I know I've seen videos of, actually it was Kid Rock himself that said this is not the time to gloat or, no, I'm sorry. Fuck you liberals. Yes, Donald Trump is my president. Hey, and this too. Yeah. Fuck you, Deep State. Fuck you, Harris. Fuck you, Biden. Fuck you, Obama. Fuck you, Soros. Fuck all of you. Fuck the Bushes, because you know that they're liberals. The fucking Cheney family. Oh, God. Yeah. Fuck. Liz Cheney. Bitch. Stupid bitch. Oh God! Oh, look at all this hate. Oh yeah, compare it with everybody else. But like I said, no, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Once if some of you want to take the higher road, that's fine. You go ahead and take the higher road. I'm taking the you liberal losers. Trump is my president, and Electoral College 312. Popular vote, House, the Senate, fucking douchebag Waltz is gonna be coming back to Minnesota with his tail stuck between his fucking pedophile homo butt cheeks. God, I hope he gets prosecuted. I mean, he's gonna have to plead guilty to the shenanigans, because if he doesn't get some kind of a plea deal going now, once Trump takes office, let's look into that over there. And not that I'm saying, oh, you should find people that he can use his power against. No, Governor Waltz deserves he deserves to be in prison. He deserves everything legally to happen to him. If it turns out that he's a pedophile, sticking his wiener in little boys, then he deserves to talk to Big Billy when he gets to prison, and they can clear things up. And multi-gun man, I just feel that I just feel so celebratory that I should have some whiskey. I mean, the last stuff I had, I mean, it wasn't, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's actually for an Irish whiskey. I agree with Matt, it's not bad, but steering must, Vivian, America. I know I got some that are getting low. Ooh. Paul John is in the danger zone. Ooh. The balcoons, I can stay right where it's at. Way to the danger zone. This was pretty good, obviously, because it got to where it's at right now. I mean, I really want some Fable, but we can't always get what we want. But sometimes we get whiskey of any kind. You'll be missed, little buddy. Cheapo gun guy, the reason many people in our society are miserable, sick, and highly stressed is because of an unhealthy attachment to the idea of individual being the center of the universe. Actions without responsibility and a fictional utopia society, commonly referred to the Democrat Party, and then he has fuck Camo Toe Harris doesn't fucking matter anymore. Yes. Smart money. When Biden pulled out of Afghanistan, not Iraq, then again, it's how Trump kept American casualties to zero as he prepared for an orderly withdrawal from Afghanistan. Tomato, tomato, I guess. I don't fucking care. Other than that, Biden fucked it up regardless of where he left. Hang on. Can't always get what you want. Towel head, what's the difference? Get out, bitch. And the house walking around gun is the Kimber Raptor, and I know I have issues, and Ed's gun. Sharky? Of course not, because I've got the soup cans in here. Matter of fact, it's almost hard to see these when they're not in a barrel. But you can see it. So, yeah, baby. And like I said, the night sights actually still glow on both this and the 1076. Granted, you need your night eyes for that. Where things like the Kimber, I mean, you can almost see those in sunlight. No, you can't. I'm just kidding, but close in comparison to this. And of course, the on display is the sweet ass double stack threaded barrel 10mm, and yeah, so man, we can get Rock Island Armory. Smart Money says, you were talking about buying a house, Matt. $1,400 needs to be deposited in a down payment account. Well, at least you'll sell guns. You can make a profit and not cry and have seller's remorse. Like Eric, interest rates have been coming down. Then he says to himself, now $2,400. Damn, Matt. Poco says, we both said it at the same time. Oh, great, Matt's on. Smart Money. Oriental, I believe non-Asian people feel is offensive. Obama outlawed it from the federal documents. Well, that, and they don't teach cursive in school anymore, and they're slowly rewriting history, and blah, 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 blah. Blah, yeah. If Matt was here, he'd say she's AI. That's okay, because I have an AI-generated erection right now. Multi-gunman. It's not Fable, but it is whiskey. And being that the bottle is empty, it was good enough to get that way. Bad says, evenings, Captain. Evenings, Bad. EMT, Vivek now seems like a stand-up guy, but when he first started campaigning, it was like his speeches were word for word of Obama's campaign speeches. I'm still not sure if I trust him. You know, Kev Dog, I've had several people say that, and as a matter of fact, me and Christine have had the exact same conversation, because kind of in the very beginning it was like, actually, I don't remember the negative speeches. By the time I was following him, he was saying everything I wanted to hear. Which also is a concern. Kind of like right now, the Democratic Party is talking about how we just need a peaceful transition. And this, what our country needs is for us just all to get along. Yeah, okay. I don't trust the fucking Democratic Party at all. I mean, when I vote, all of my research is to make sure that no matter what, I have not voted for a Democrat. Period. Right or wrong? I mean, some people say they have to pick and choose. Nope, I cannot vote for a single Democrat. Every single one of them is I mean, most Republicans are pieces of shit. So why would I vote for a Democrat? Tom, hot damn, Michelob Matt is in the house. Some comments us. EMT, commit to Deer Season 2. I don't want to say that it's the most gratifying thing in my life, because making and raising a child is number one, but harvesting your own food and processing and preserving it yourself rates right up there. Knowing what your hands are the only hands to have touched your food from field to fork is pretty friggin' awesome. I'm sure Matt would help you process and preserve your bounty if you're hunting with him. I would help you if it wasn't just driving by 3 miles away. Smart Money to EMT. Now, I have helped my uncle butcher deer in his basement, with windows blocked with newspaper. He said sunlight damaged the meat. Now that I'm older, I'm not sure that was the reason. Oh, and the statute of limitations is up too. There's also that. Yeah. I mean, if the world looked like it was turning upside down, I'd probably want to know, Kev Dog. But in all honesty, I have no desire. Like I've told quite a few people, if you want to buy the deer tag, and if I down a deer, it's all yours. I'll help you. I'll help you get it out of the woods and into the truck, and after that, I really want nothing to do with it. Now, like I said, if things look like they're going in that direction, then yeah, I'd shoot one off the front porch and have Matt show me all the critical stuff. Cobra? Hello there, Cobra. Then he says Benny Johnson and gives a link. Oh, straight. When was this? 7 hours ago? Taylor Swift throws an unhinged meltdown. Swiftie versus Trump. Okay, I'll have to watch some of these. Benny Johnson. McLean, oh look, it's Matt. Hey bud, good to see ya. McLean, I'm in Arizona, Eric. Thanks a lot. Didn't I say that? Or did I I mean, I knew that you were there, and I knew that, yeah, what did I say? I don't know. So I decided to maybe carry the Holtzman. It's definitely a bigger knife, which I don't have a problem with at all. It's just one of those ones that it's like so nice. I don't know. What I need now is I need a gray with red highlights on a lanyard. I don't have any red paracord. I'm not sure. I might have black. Oh well. Yeah, it weighs about the same as that. This I need to take the paramilitary back upstairs, because I don't really want it down here. I want it as a on duty. I don't remember what lube I used last. Actually, I thought I used the stuff that was sold just for knives. It adds resistance, which on some of these knives is not a good thing. McLean, quit hurting animals, Matt, you big jerk. Jolson, we need cowbell. That is up for debate. Jolson, biggest buck of my life down within 45 minutes of opener. Oh yeah. Jolson's the one that put the picture up in the group. Smile Money says to him, congrats. Then he says, I was listening to this while I took the shot. Laugh out loud. See? I am lucky. I'd rather have that as my snit. Sharky, a day ago, catching up. Welcome home, FN 57. Hell yeah. Will I get it back in my jammies? See, this is a new thing, and I'm not exactly sure if this is happening while I stick it in or while I pull it out. But like I said, I generally carry this with the safety off, but the trigger is so much more. See, your guys are always lucky. Is full disclosure. This morning when because I didn't sleep in the FN57, when I put the holster back in my jammies, because yeah, I'm still in my jammies and I will be all day. I finally had to take the holster out, put the gun in, and put the whole shit and caboodle into my jammies, because I could not get it to slide straight in. I don't fucking get it. Okay. Yeah, now, I have not fallen so in love, or back in love, with the FN that it has replaced the HK. I'm simply carrying it between now and inauguration because I'm paranoid, and I'm happy to be paranoid. 21 rounds on me. If I was wearing my pants, I would have 61 rounds on me, and those two magazines with 40 rounds, you forget, with the exception that they're both in one pocket, so if you run, the two magazines hit each other and you makes a plastic sound. Weight-wise, this thing weighs so little. It's... what in the absolute fuck? Oh, she must have opened must be opening doors up there. Safe door, safe sense movement, blah blah blah. Door was opened. Okay. Sure, why not? Sharky SH, damn, that's a young Bomey in the outro. And that's it. What do I think of the Bloody Mary mixer from Stonewall Kitchen? It's not bad. I never even looked at the ingredients to figure out. Tomato paste, horseradish roots, vinegar, salt, Worcestershire sauce, distilled vinegar, molasses, sugar, water, salt, onions, anchovies, garlic, cloves, tamarind extract, natural flavors, chili peppers extract, lemon juice concentrate. I think that's the flavor that I'm... salt, brown sugar. There is a lot of sugars in here though too. Pepper sauce, cayenne peppers, vinegar, water, salt, natural flavors, garlic, lime juice concentrate, spices, ground celery seeds. 1 fluid ounce per serving. Yet, on here, to make a drink, it's 3 ounces. So, UK. On the Bloody Mary scale, I would say that this is 8.5. I don't have any good beer. I don't have any wow. I don't have any good beer to try making a Caesar out of it. I mean, I'm glad it's not like a 10 because I'm not even sure if you can get that off of Amazon. Okay, hitting the button again. Hey, by the way, I did find a roundabout way to get to the comments. The comments are gone from this side, but through the dashboard I found it shows the most current comments, and then you can click on show more and it goes straight to this page. Poco, we both said the same. Oh, what? So the only clubber is Rich saying cheers clubbers. Poco's comment must have gotten hearted and unhearted. Okay. Tomorrow, possibly, we'll have to see if I'm getting a whole bunch done or I kind of feel like horse shit. What is going on with this is I have absolutely no idea, but to feel good for a half a day and then feel like shit for the other half, this shit's really getting old. So, okay, well, enjoy your Sunday, and if I'm not here, enjoy Veterans Day, and thank you for all that have served.